beautiful Saturday in Akron, October 2nd, 2021. We're up here at the Koinonia Ranch for a huge yard sale and for a tour of the olive grove. And this is a hand-carved, gorgeous coffee. They're making the Italian coffee, and it smells wonderful. This begins the tour.
Okay, the wind will blow it away.
Perfect. Here's the Italian coffee bar, and it looks spectacular.
Are you joining us to the tour on the ranch?
I don't know, you doing the tour?
Yeah, we do a tour, so I can give you this so you will know what's going on here. You have to get it? You keep together?
Yeah.
So that's perfect. Let's go spaces. It will not last a very long time, so don't worry.
Okay, I got another something.
Uh-huh.
You have to go, that's okay. We can catch you on the next one.
It would be nice to wait for you. I know. You still have coffee to drink, right? So we can. I would like to start from the very important thing that this tour was supposed to be led by Father Arthur, our pastor of our community, but he left to Europe to bury his father. His father is still alive, but is dying, and he's there, but he greets everybody. So he greets you very much, and he would like to be here. So from Father Arthur, actually everything started because when he came here, he was asked to find a place for our community, for Koinonia, because before he came to States, Koinonia was living. Koinonia is the name of our community. Koinonia John the Baptist. We are a Catholic community in Catholic Church. We are missionaries in service of new evangelization. But new evangelization means not just to proclaim the word, but to serve, to witness, just to do everything that shows that Jesus is alive and is present in our midst. So this is our mission, to evangelize. And when Father Arthur came here, our pastors, our superiors asked him exactly to get the place for Koinonia, to not live just in parishes, from one parish to another parish, but to have our place. So they were praying for many years, and they couldn't find a place to stay. They had beautiful time in parishes, serving parish and people there, but kind of mission wasn't complete, and we are asking, Lord, what's happening? Why you don't listen to us? And we got the answer. When we came here for the first time, we find the information about that land while we were waiting for a doctor appointment on the phone. And I was next to Father Arthur. When we saw on the phone these pictures, we just felt that this is the place to see, at least. But it was a place that we didn't really think to have, because it was far away from LA, where we were serving, where we were thinking that actually this is the place where God prepared for us for service. There is 10 million people, we are in the center, we should evangelize there. We didn't think to be so far away from LA. That was our thought in the beginning. But yes, when we came here, we felt this is the place, especially because there are also olive trees around. And you know from the Bible that olive trees are very important for Jesus, for his teachings, and for experiencing the love of God and his presence. So we started escrow, everything was going just amazing, so also it was sign for us that yes, Lord wants that place for us. But to the certain moment, in one moment, just we kind of stopped in a position that bank didn't want to give us money, because we are non-profit organization according to law, so we weren't really like trustful, so everything stopped. So we decided we're gonna fast for till the day that God will tell us, okay, you can eat. It was the fourth day, and during the prayer we opened the Bible and Lord told us they went and they went to eat. So we understood, okay, God wants us to stop fasting and to eat after 4 days. After that, one after that, the owner of this property called us and he said, guys, bank doesn't want to give you money, but I will give you this money to start escrow, to pay this land. Of course, we have to give him money back, but it's like the loan taking from the previous owner. So thanks to this, we can be here, and we understood why God didn't listen. We thought that God didn't listen to us for 7 years. When we came here, we asked one gardener to help us with olive trees. When he arrived here, he just said, I know this place. And we asked, okay, how you know this place? And he said, 7 years ago, Mark, previous owner, told me, please change this place in beautiful land. So when he got here 7 years ago, there weren't any olive tree. Everything was like in bushes. The house was without windows, without electricity, without propane, without a well. Well was old. When we entered here, everything was ready that we could start our mission here. So we understood. Lord heard our prayers from the very beginning, and He sent workers to prepare this place that we could just came here and start our mission. And when we came here, there was just this house. We didn't have these small, tiny houses, and we built these houses. They are 10 by 10, so they don't need permit. We could do that. We are waiting for permits for the big project that after I will tell you about.
But the 10 by 10s don't need permits?
Yes, 10 by 10 is,
Doesn't need a permit.
but it has to be shed, cannot be like house.
Okay.
And this is shed.
Okay.
Actually, this is our shelters,
Okay.
to be honest.
Very cool.
You cannot have electricity, water, so we don't have any bathroom there. We just have a roof over our head, and we are very happy about that.
Yeah.
Finally, we were able to also paint them and make them pretty.
Yeah.
So God is good in this. Yes, and in one moment also we met one beautiful person, architect, that make the Acton Market a new Acton Market. He made also the hospital in Palm Day, and he wanted to help us to do this beautiful project. So now I want to introduce you to this project. We can go to the last page, and if you yes. Here we have a canyon, so this is behind us. Here we have the gate, which is behind me, the gate, and on the left is parking lot, as we see the parking lot. And where is corral, we want to build a visitor center. So. Visitor center will be placed. You can open here actually still we have here. Here is the picture of the visitor center. It's more or less a place for 250 people with own kitchen and facilities. And that place will be especially for the meetings, formation meetings, evangelization meetings, some meetings for community, town community, whatever is needed. Also for masses, if parish priests will be willing to have masses here. Yes, so here we're gonna have this barn. The house that we live right now here. Right now in this house live sisters, because our community is a mixed community, which means brothers and sisters living together, but with the rules. So in these three houses there are brothers who sleep, and sisters they cannot approach our houses. And in this house here, on the one side there is the place just for sisters, that we brothers we can come to fix bed, fix light, but we cannot enter without permission, let's say. This is our rule, because we are consecrated brothers and sisters, that we promise God the vow of poverty. We don't have any money, we don't collect money. Any money that are now people paying, putting are for community, for exactly evangelization, to make this project happen, and for our needs. But I cannot go to the store and buy something. I have to ask my pastor, do you think I need that? Because I think I need. And he normally say, yes, I think you need. Yes, so that's good about our pastor. We have good pastor. So this is first vow, poverty. There's the second vow of obedience. So also we cannot do what we want. We always ask for permission. But of course we are not slaves. We are happy to do that, because everything what we do, we want to do out of love. So we are of course permit to do these things. And in this way we can really concretely give our life to Jesus through the vow of obedience. And the third vow is the vow of virginity. We don't call it castity, because it asks for us more like it's gift. It's not that we are forbidden to marry. We just don't want to marry for God. Just to give all our life, to give all our time, all our attention, all our future to Jesus. To Jesus in brothers and sisters, in everybody who the Lord brings. So concretely to you. Amen. So yes, that's why I was explaining why sisters are living here, brothers are living there. But this is just temporary, because this house will be for the use in the future. Whenever we build the project, this house will be for activities like the youth meeting, kids meeting, youth camp, kids camp, for families that come here and want to, for example, have a retreat for couples, and a retreat for any reason, any need that is in these times. We have so many and so many needs in these times, to help people to just have good foundation and to have good life, because there's so confusion in the world. Yeah, and where you see the RVs, there we are going to build the houses for guests, because here will be more like for activities, wherever activities will be home, but there will be a dormitory, like the places to sleep over. We are thinking about 2 houses for 20 people, so 40 people to sleep over. So as we see, I repeat, we enter from gate. On the left we have visitor center. Here behind us is the ranch house, that will be for activities, and where we see RVs, there will be houses for brothers and sisters. Right now these RVs are also donated. They are donated. People just gave us. 3 of them don't belong to us. People just let us use it because of our. We have beautiful people in Ecuador, so so now, just I want to say that all this area we are going to do in Western style, cowboy Western style. Also, to make some history here, because I don't know if you know that scientists say that this place was occupied by Indians because they discover that it's the best place for long life living. So there were Indians. That's why more or less in this area we want to do some Indians tents. How they call it?
Teepee.
Teepee. For mostly for kids, some kind of playground. Yeah. So, but to have this experience of Indians. And after Indians, what happened? They came missionaries from San Diego, from Mexico, Franciscans. They were building missions, and they were civilizing the Indians. So the area for consecrated people, for us, brothers and sisters, we are going to build up the hill. We are going to go there, and I will explain you this mission style consecrated area that we want to build there. But why I'm connected with Indians? Because we want to build here some history. There were Indians, missionaries came, and when missionaries came, also Western town started to grow and develop. That's why all these places that we are here will be in Western style. Okay, so let us go to the place where the consecrated area will be with this architecture of mission style. Okay.
Oh, okay.
This is actually an interesting thing because I didn't look like that. No, this kind of decorations. Now we have to see it and not really to the fire. We don't let them go because of risk hazard. So, but anyway, it wasn't like that. What happened is that one friend of ours, she had very time of marriage, annulment, yes, so you say, okay. Yeah, and that's it. And in this time, she was coming every day here. And she just experienced a lot of peace, a lot of strength to do that. And actually, she she's and she felt that it was because she was praying here in that place. So she said that this place is going to be a place of miracles for marriages. So she make it, she clean it, she put it like that, and I do believe that this is the place where marriages couples can come and just be renewed, reconcile. Reconcile, yes, exactly. Yes, and in the project we have here written transformer house. We'll see if it will be here or maybe other place, because we want to have solar panels to be independent from any sources. Have our own solar electricity. We have our own well. We have septic tank. So in this way we can be covered. So this is the reason why. also, before going to this trail up to the another side of the canyon, you can go along the canyon to the road.
Okay.
And this is very interesting thing, because when pandemic started, I cannot do. I cannot go. Let me do something for people. And he started to build these trails. So he was shovel, he put his firefighter in the dress, and all days he was just making these trails and coming back home all full of the dirt that he was taking just glasses. We could see his skin, all other stuff was just full of dirt. It's a very nice walk along the canyon. Reminds me what I want. This is something what reminded me what I wanted to tell you in the very beginning, because it's a very interesting aspect of our ranch. So this is a cistern. This is a cistern that was holding water. Actually, there was the technique to take water from the creek. So in the end of our land, in the canyon, there is probably illegal, but it was 100 years ago, so nobody was thinking about permission. There is a man-made waterfall. When water flows, there is waterfall. Now and there is no. But this waterfall was creating a small pond, and water was taking up to here, as well as there is some connection, like a pipe that bring water to the another end of the property, and here was the cistern that was spreading water all over the ranch. It was very, very, very nice. But when was that? This is important. It was in the times when on this land there was a grandfather ranch. Grandfather ranch was very great idea. It was meant for people of Palmdale, Lancaster, that families are coming here and they have just their reunion. So fathers were going with sons for shooting. It was shooting ranch, a huge shooting ranch.
Oh,
yeah, grandfather
range.
shooting
The
range.
rifle
You remember
Okay.
this?
Yeah,
But you heard about that, or you
I
actually?
heard about it numerous times.
Yeah, yeah. So it was here. It got father ranch, shooting ranch, and women with daughters were preparing, food for guys coming back from shooting or wherever. They just had fun. They were growing in family, in this beautiful atmosphere, loving family. And when we heard about that, we are so happy because we want to continue that. This place is for families. This place is really that people can have loving families.
Bill
So
Taylor
it's
owned
great.
this.
oh, okay.
It's great. Yes. So this cistern reminded me to tell you about father's shooting ranch.
One pipe too.
Yeah.
Come out.
There's one there.
Probably on the other side too.
So
wow, it's
when
deep.
Mark came here, previous owner, there was a lot of trash dumped. So it was like really terrible. So still we can find some trash here and there. For example, here there's part of the car. We are not able to take it away. The frame of the car.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's buried.
Yeah, it's burned.
Be careful.
Gotta come with the angle grinder.
Okay, so now we arrive to this place where we want to build this project. What we see here is this is a chapel. Here we have the bell, maybe even two bells, that are very typical for mission, and also for consecrated life, because consecrated life has to be very in order. So they need bell to ring for any prayer, any gathering, any food together, lunch, as well as just for wake up. But we wake up at 5 a.m. so I don't think we'll use this bell thinking about our neighborhood. We'll be merciful for them. Yes. And this is a place for brothers, house for brothers. So when we go to the plan, we're walking here and we arrive to this place, consecrated area. There is written commons. There is a common building, it's this one, and we are exactly on the place. This building here, and there are the plans of this building because it's pretty big building. Why it's big? Because it's a building where brothers and sisters are together. So there will be kitchen, there will be dining room, there will be offices, there will be a library, as well as a laundry, ironing room, and some workshop, let's say. So this building will be here. On this is, let's say, flat area. On another flat area where we see the container and the boat, there will be one house for sisters, and we see one house. It's called residence. And the plan for the residence, here is residence. It's very easy. It's 8 rooms with bathrooms. That's it. We don't need kitchen in these houses because we have kitchen together. So one house for sisters, another along, let's say, along the edge for brothers, and everything will be close with chapel. So chapel will be closing all this area. So here one house, the second house for sisters, the third house for brothers, and chapel. And in front of the chapel, we can go now to the front of the chapel. Will be one story, but it will look like 2 story, because dining, kitchen, library will be on the flat area, but on this kind of like half, let's say, half way to another flat area, we will have laundry and ironing. So it will be kind of, 2 story. It will look like 2 story, but in fact it will be 1 story. 1 story just lower. One part lower, another higher. That's the difference.
Okay, say that again.
So everything will be in mission style, because the first missionaries in California were Franciscans that were building in this way. So we just want to continue their work, their good work.
Thank you.
It's a fly trap, but it's not to kill the traps. It's more to show us how many flies we have. Because the biggest problem for olives are the fruit flies. They are coming, putting their eggs, and damage olives. So we have to monitor them.
What kind of olives are
There are old. There are 8 kinds.
Oh,
8
8
kinds of
different
olives.
kinds,
Spanish, Italian, and French even.
Okay.
And in the olive tasting, we explain more about it. Yeah. On the plaza. Plaza in front of the chapel. So more or less, probably chapel will be there, let's say, and this direction will be house with the bell. So exactly here is the center of plaza, in front of the chapel, on the side of the house, and in the middle of the chapel there will be a John the Baptist statue. But why I'm showing like that? Because normally John the Baptist is presented as one who baptized. There is one mission in California that presents John the Baptist as the one who blessed the people. And this is exactly what expresses also our mission, that we are the ones that we want to pray for people, for their healing, for their needs, and bless all the people that we meet. So we have consecrated area with the plaza, with John the Baptist who bless all the visitor area, guest area, people that are coming to experience beautiful time here. Yeah, this is the idea of John the Baptist. We can also go behind the house because there's also very nice view for. When we got here, there wasn't any deck, as well as here we can see the office of Father Arthur, and also it wasn't here. So with our friend John Mullens, we just made it. He made it for us, and God is so good. He made it for free because he just wanted to give something to the Lord. So let me show. It's not like maybe. Yeah. This is the office of Father Arthur. I can show you. So you guys hear this beautiful view. Let's say beautiful. He prepares here his homilies and. Yeah, and all this trail is made by Father Arthur. What you see in the canyon.
How many years did he work to do
No, just
that?
1 month, let's say.
What?
Yeah, yeah. No,
Oh, that's
he was just
dedication.
working and working every day. Pandemic, you know, you have to do something.
Alone?
I went through time. Those are shelters. Now we isolated. In the beginning, hard to even say.
Wow.
So he already, you know. Yeah, I cannot open that right now, but he has to put the water and light with the olives after he used these things to take the olives from the lye and put it in the water to rinse them. He does that at least 3 times or 4 times. Sometimes he has to try to see if there is a taste of lye, because we have to do it till the taste is gone. And in the end, we use this cooker. In the end, we use this cooker to how to say, because it's a press cooker, to make them last longer. Yeah. That we can sell after 1 year, and we're sure that they are good and they can stay another year.
Like canning. Like
Yeah,
canning.
canning. Yeah, well, exactly. It's canning.
Yeah,
Canning.
it's like a pressure canning.
It's exactly pressure canning, big pressure canning.
Big.
Yes. Yeah.
I'll just put a napkin in between so that they don't.
Okay, so Katka. Okay, tell us about your olive tasting.
Our olive tasting.
So do you
This
live
is
here?
actually our first official olive tasting here
We are
at the ranch.
so we have brothers and sisters.
Moved here and we already have 200 olive trees that the previous owners
Altogether, so actually sisters that live in the house.
kinds
We
of
have like
olive
separate
trees
houses.
from Europe, mostly from Spain, Italy, and France.
Like a family.
And today, because we're in the middle of the harvest, we have just 3 kinds of olives for tasting. So the first one is called manzanilla olives. These come from Spain. They're very, very popular. Maybe with the size, as you see, you recognize them as black olives. They're very popular as black olives.
Okay.
We usually blend them when they're still green. Then we have Italian olives called Ascolana olives from central Italy region close to Adriatic Sea.
Okay.
They're really, really big, unusually big, and they're very popular in Italy. They use them as appetizers. And what they do with them, they pit them and then they stuff them with either meat or cheese or different things. And then they bread them and they fry them. And they eat them as appetizers. So
These we were doing
very
like recently.
they're
We're doing
very famous. And then we have the third olive tree and olive jar.
We are doing also something
It's called
for the youth,
frantoio.
like
It's also Italian. These are very
Actually,
tiny.
these we are doing like house of
We
prayer.
can them because we do not have any olive
Just
press
like prayer
yet.
meeting 1 hour.
But
doing
we're
through the
raising some
Zoom.
funds for olive
Through the
press
Zoom,
too.
like,
But they usually
Thursday,
use them
6:30.
they usually use them for olive oil.
Oh.
Because they're very
These
tiny.
we have like there like some like
weight is bigger.
17,
And that's where the
16.
oil actually comes from.
Also some like 20, some like
Interesting.
Yeah, you can
like
try.
it's like more
They're
like
beautiful. Oh, I would love to. I would love to. I'll try the fried one.
Sorry, not on the menu today.
Daniel, you can check it.
Okay, so which one is
Like
this?
it, you can.
This is manzanilla.
Well, he's doing
Spanish.
Okay, the Spanish. Okay. Now, what about the taste? Are they all different?
6 to 7:30.
They for sure taste a little differently because they are from different tree and different region, but
they're
the way
doing
we
they're doing it in
preserve them
person.
is the same way
Because their first year
we just
confirmation
preserve them in
with
salt,
COVID,
salty brine.
everything was through Zoom.
Yeah.
So
Excellent. Excellent. Okay, and this one?
Ascolana,
The
big one.
But we still don't.
the one that can be stuffed and
Okay.
fried. Yeah.
Anyway, so we can give you our contact and if
yes, I have the cards. I took the cards.
or you can check our like social media what we have. Like, we have something.
And I saw the plan. So, gosh, once you put everything in place.
Actually, I think it's a little more
But I know it's
mild than the other.
a big plan.
Little by little, yeah.
So you've been here on this property how many years?
This property
These are
like
also, they're very tasty too, but they have less flesh.
All these structures.
Okay.
this house was here.
They're a little more salty, I believe.
And after we just like we built this the tiny
This
house
is actually last year's
two of them we actually
The first two are
these
this season.
prefabricated like panels and just put it together. And tiny
Excellent.
house on the wheels. So we built that. And actually we have
Thank you.
this is the key for the